Good morning. This is Daniel coming to you with a report of my first night game ever, and it was horrible. I am still so fucking exhausted. I was home at 4 or so, and of course my sleep rhythm is not adjusted to it, so my body intended to wake up already at 8 or so. So I managed to turn around until 10, but now I'm awake and I slept less than 6 hours and I feel like shit, and I'm going to go out tonight again because they always say you have to go out every day for at least 7 days to really start to make a change. Well, we'll see. I gonna take that challenge, me and my wings actually, and we will see. Well, I will tell you how it happened. We are in Berlin here, so we went to the area of Warschauer Straße, Revaler Straße. There's a location called RAW Tempel and Simon-Dach-Straße. Even though I'm from Berlin, I heard that there is this place, but I never went there. I never was so much into bar hopping, but there are really a crazy amount of bars. So yeah, we went in a couple of bars, had to look whether something were going on there, and in one bar I actually approached a woman on the bar, and while ordering some coffee tea, Club Mate, which is a German thing, I guess. And that went nice. It was a good start. And then we were wandering around, and because it was Wednesday, and even in Berlin on Wednesday is a little bit difficult. There's not so much to go out. There's there are some things, but everything that was open was not crazy crowded, so it was a little bit difficult to even find something. So we walked around basically for 2 hours or so, and every once in a while there were two girls also wandering around and looking for fun. So we tried to approach them just to to socialize, just to be in the mood of talking to strangers. And from this point of view, it actually started quite well. And then we ended up in a place called Matrix, which is a club that has a really bad reputation of being this shithole club. It's open every day in the year. So it even called Berlin 365 Matrix or something. And I've never been there before. I think everybody I know has been there before. And I know literally no one who likes this place. But still, it's it's open every day. And it is crowded. Even on a Wednesday, it was just full. Problem was the guys and the persons there were just not nice. I mean, there were not very much a really huge amount of not very attractive women there. They were heavily overweight and boring looking, and definitely not the kind of woman I like to approach or have in my life, even for a couple of minutes. So and there were that were really maybe 50% of the women, and then were another 20% or maybe 30% okay woman, then another 10% above okay, and then maybe 10% really hot girls. Sadly though, there were plenty of guys there, so all in all I think there were 60-40 or maybe even 70-30, the from man to woman, and that didn't make it more easy. So um, after like being in the club like for a couple of minutes, actually like a man approached us, and we realized this was like one of the guys sitting with us in the audience at the RSD free tour in Prague. And that was fun because he definitely was like way better than we are. He already told us that he from that club at least once he like pulled a girl to his car. So we kind of like took the opportunity and watched him a little bit, and it was like really good. Like he were like really into the mood of not giving a shit and just like going for the girls, just like running after them and like approaching them and like getting blown out like hardcore. And but he didn't give a shit. He just continued to do that, and that was like really impressive. Well, me and my wing, we tried that too. He actually he had we were like really lucky from the beginning because we were just standing on the bar like intending to order like a Coke or something, and then there were like this cute redhead woman who approached him, and they talked for I don't know like 10-15 minutes or so. So this seemed like for me as like an outstanding person, like quite promising, but then he didn't follow through. He had like this thing that he thinks it's important like to take baby steps and like not to I don't know like not to do anything further than talk to women like for months and then like doing the next step, which is an interesting concept. So he didn't like continue that. So I haven't like this restriction currently for me right now, not. But I might do that as well because like I tried to approach that like a lot of women, and wow, the faces really like I hated it. Yeah, I hated the whole club. The music was like crap. And I just I remember that there's like even a video where Ozzy like does doing his RSD Ozzy doing his boot camp in Berlin in the Matrix. And if this is a kind of club they do the boot camp in, well, you probably will be like really drilled. If you're succeeding there, then you probably can succeed everywhere. But like really, like on the other hand, I wouldn't do a boot camp where they would drag me to the shithole like that. I mean, it's like not at all of like any cultural value in my opinion. So yeah, well, whenever I try to approach a girl, like I got like so stone cold, uninterested faces. Like, go out of my way! Don't approach me! Don't look at me! Yeah, I don't know. This was like then after a couple of hours, I think we entered there like about 11, like a little bit after 11, and we went out at like 3:30 or something like this. So like was it definitely like made me go out of my comfort zone, which was like a really good thing because I knew already that I didn't want to go in there, which made me to go in there like extra because like whenever like there's something I don't like, I try to face my fears, yeah, or face what I don't like and try to figure out what it is, and I pretty much figured that out. I don't like the people there, I don't like the music there, I don't like the location there, I don't like how much everything costs in there. So, yeah, well, anyway, after a couple of hours, like my wing, he pointed out like a woman standing on a bar, like alone, and like she were overweight and like not so beautiful, and he said like, no, you're gonna approach her because like I like after like 2.5 hours I haven't like yet like got like at least a smile from a woman, yeah. So not even like by walking by her, like looking at her, like they crazily try to avoid like having eye contact. So there were like nothing from that. So I thought like my goal for the nights would be like at least to get a smile out of a lady. So I approached her and I talked. I said something to her and said like hi. I gave her my hand. Hi, my name is Daniel and something. And where are you from? And blah blah blah. And who are you here with? Like the logistics question. And that was good. And I stayed with her like until she had her drinks and like disappeared with her even more overweight girlfriend. And they were from another city, like just here for like in Berlin for 6 days and try to have fun. Well, I hope that works out for them. I hope they don't go so much into the Matrix. And well, that was like two success stories like in one. Three. I approached her. I got the smile. And I didn't leave the set before she did. I told myself I'm definitely not gonna run out of. I'm not gonna run out of that. If her set is over, then she's going to make it over. So well, and in the end, I mean, I have long hair, as you can see. I have it like normally, like I have like this hair rubber. And I definitely, I think like the major problem with that club is that these are like normal guys, like, you know, like probably like guys who are working on a gas station and are like not so educated, and like women who have like boring office jobs or so. That's at least my impression. So boring people kind of are together with other boring people. So I'm not boring people. I'm convinced of it myself. Like I'm like so not boring that it's like yeah. So I think I was like definitely on the wrong place, and like with my long hair, I was the only one there with long hair. I was there were like only like a few guys with a beard like mine, and I was like the only one who had hair like that. So otherwise, I think I thought good. I looked good. Like what I wore. I don't know about that. I can't tell. It was at least in my impression that I didn't fail in like dressing me more or less well. And the funny thing was that there were like a woman dancing like from the beginning, and she had like from the beginning she really had fun there, and but she were like 100% like not my type. She were like this kind of woman who goes like on a daily basis into like a solarium and had like this worn out like electric light kind of brown skin, and then she were like tattooed, but like like her whole appearance were like a girl. I mean, she was not overweight and anything, but like her style was like for me to run away. But anyway, she approached me like in the end of the night, and she came to me and said like, well, I like long hair, and like I have really long hair, and then she like touched me, so I took the advantage and touched her, and then we talked a bit, and I asked her, of course, who she here is and what she's doing, and she from Berlin and where she's living, and she pointed out that there's like this guy on the bar standing, and she meant like yeah, she used to be my friend, like my boyfriend, but not he's now we are just partying here and like having fun, and like he's like kind of protecting me, and they were like still like a little bit like dancing with her, like and touching her on the ass. So I know how well she had a nice soft ass, so this also was good. And but after a while I lost so much interest that I like started to have a look like whether there's like something else going on. And when I came back, she actually went back to his like protector boyfriend or something, like, and they were like making out, kissing. So I thought like, well, that's good. Leave that to that, and this is going to be it. So all in all, positive, like from a many points of views, positive. From a lot of point of views, like really like negative, horrible experience. But I'm not gonna focus on that. It's like not good. I'm gonna focus on the good things that I actually went out. First time in my life, like I went out at night with the intention of like actually approaching women. Then like in the club. I mean the RSD free throw. I don't count. So the first time I did it in Berlin. And I actually like approached like a lot of women. At least I tried to like make like somehow get in contact. It really is crazy. Like you try to make them look at you, and they're just like ignoring you, like you're air, like you're not existing. This is like crazy. But anyway, I approached, and in the end I talked to a woman. I even like another woman talked to me, approached me. So, yeah, well, and I managed to go out of my comfort zone and still had like kind of fun. It was exhausting, and I have no idea how I gonna manage to do that 7 days in a row. But I will see how it is going to work out. And we're already having an appointment to go out tonight again. Definitely in a better club. I already checked it out. And I hope it will be full there. It's more like an alternative place, and well, we will see how it turns out there. Hopefully more classy people there. So that's like my first night out field report, and I hope you will have a much more nice experience once you go out first time. Good night.